We have all been there. You swipe your favorite concealer under your eyes, expecting a bright, awake look. Instead, it turns a muddy, ashy gray, drawing more attention to the shadow than if you had done nothing at all. This happens because we often treat makeup application like a rigid template. We paint a bright triangle under every eye, ignoring what the skin actually needs. Real correction requires a diagnosis first. Before you can cover anything, you have to neutralize the underlying discoloration. If the canvas is not balanced, the product on top will always fail. An invisible, camera-ready finish relies on professional color theory to control how light and pigment interact on the surface of the skin. The first step happens before you even pick up a brush. Look at your bare skin under natural daylight or a true-to-tone light to accurately see your surface undertones. Artificial lighting will hide the truth.
When professionals diagnose a face, they look for 3 primary profiles of discoloration: purple or blue tones under the eyes, red tones from blemishes or rosacea, and brown hyperpigmentation like sunspots. If you have a dark purple circle, a bright red spot, and a brown patch, applying one single shade of beige concealer over all 3 is mathematically guaranteed to fail. Building a flawless base means identifying exactly which specific color you are fighting in each zone of the face and treating them individually. This shows how the Ashy effect happens. A dark blue undertone mixed with light beige creates a muddy gray cast. To fix this, artists introduce a complementary color first. Placing warm orange over the blue neutralizes it, allowing beige concealer to blend seamlessly on top. The rules of the color wheel apply directly to your skin. Orange and peach correctors cancel out blue and purple dark circles. Yellow calms mild redness, while green neutralizes aggressive red blemishes. For brown sunspots, pink will brighten the area. But restraint is essential here. A color corrector should be a sheer, isolated wash of pigment. If you apply it as a thick, heavy mask, your foundation will slide right off. Strategic color correction is the unseen architecture of a beauty look. It does the heavy lifting, allowing your actual concealer to remain lightweight and invisible. Social media trends often question the idea of applying a concealer 2 or 3 shades lighter than your natural skin tone to look brighter. On camera, this over-brightening creates severe, artificial contrast. It mimics photographic flashback and acts like a spotlight, drawing the eye directly toward unwanted skin texture and fine lines. Instead, choose a concealer that is an exact match for the depth and undertone of your foundation, tying into the broader body tone of your neck and chest. True camouflage works by adapting to the surrounding environment. To make an area visually disappear, it needs to match the skin right next to it. Once the colors are matched, execution comes down to physical mechanics. The tool you choose and the way you move your hand will dictate whether the final texture looks like makeup or real skin. This is the micro-concealing technique. Notice how the product is deposited exclusively over the color-corrected zone. We are skipping the large, heavy triangles and targeting only the area that needs coverage. The motion is always a soft patting and tapping to diffuse the edges. If you swipe or drag the brush, you will erase the delicate color correction you just built underneath. Target the specific areas prone to creasing or excess oil when setting the face. Blanketing everything in powder flattens the natural dimension of the skin. Extreme restraint in your product placement and physical blending is what preserves the illusion of bare, realistic skin texture. When you diagnose the skin properly, the result is dimensionally balanced and entirely believable in close-up. Look closely. You can see natural pores, but zero gray cast and no heavy product buildup. A true no-makeup look requires strict control and a deep understanding of color behavior. Precision is what maintains the illusion of bare skin. Color theory and targeted application create a customized, invisible solution. Mastering these skills elevates the work from a visible mask into professional-grade skin correction.